MGTOW's Vention here, just getting the ox ready for my dad to mow the lawn tomorrow. Really handy to have a relative in your house who's willing to mow the lawn. I'm just making this video because I got a really significant scare the other day. What I got was I got a package in the mail. And it was this this book, and it was a note from one of our fellow MGTOWs saying, "Vention, your security arrangement is screwed up. You are vulnerable." So thank goodness he found it before a feminist did, and he just sent me this book as a present, which was really cool. I'm a D&D-er, and I've always enjoyed the pencil and paper role-playing games. And this is the biography of Gary Gygax, the guy who pretty much started it all. I mean, he didn't start it all. He took a few other games that existed back then, and like Chainmail, they called it, and put together the first actual role-playing game, Dungeons and Dragons. Good times. So anyway, he pointed out where my vulnerability was, so I was able to fix it. And this is... Man, if anybody finds your secret identity, man, I hope it's another MGTOW. Because, that's the last thing I need is a bunch of feminists out front picketing the Vention house, In other news, it's kind of unfortunate that we're losing some people who used to call themselves MGTOW, but now... basically they're still MGTOW, but they're no longer saying that they are MGTOW, right? And I don't know why. Maybe it's some of the shaming language, like saying that you can't be a MGTOW unless you can please women in order to date and all that stuff. And but if you are not willing to please women, to get female validation, then you can't be a MGTOW, which is like, that is so, it's like what they call an oxymoron. It's like completely incorrect in my opinion, because the whole premise of MGTOW is to not really need and not seek female validation for just to verify that you're worth something as a human being, right? And even like a seriously overweight, poor guy, he could probably find somebody, but man, but the thing is, what he could get is just not worth the squeeze. Basically, they say the juice is not worth the squeeze. Anyway, and in a situation like that, they call people like that a TFL, true force loneliness, but man, in my opinion, they are MGTOW, because they could find somebody, but what they can find is not up to their standards, right? And heck, I'm in that situation. Basically, of course, I could find a girlfriend. I've had them before, but it's every single time I get a girlfriend, I end up being less happy than when I don't have a girlfriend. Overall, they are a negative on my lifestyle. I don't know why that is. It's just the way it is. So I don't date, but I'm not a TFL. But in that respect, I guess I am, because I can't find a woman that is worth the trouble, right? So that's very similar to a lower status guy or something not being able to find a girl that does it for him, right? Well, anyway, and so basically, in my opinion, if if you're choosing not to marry and you're choosing not to move in with a woman and you don't give a woman your sperm, then you're a MGTOW. You don't have to call yourself that, but man, in my opinion, you are. So it's unfortunate that some people are sort of stepping away from the MGTOW title, I guess you could call it. But they're still MGTOWs unless they get married or move in with a woman or get some woman pregnant. You know, they're still MGTOW. So just thought I'd throw that out there. So to reiterate, my secret identity has been breached because of my own stupidity, and luckily the person who found the breach was one of our MGTOW, and he just gave me a heads up, and it's kind of, and sending me this package is a very nice way of sneaking up behind you and whacking you on the back of the head. Hey, dumbass! So thank you very much. That was very nice of you. So anyway, I fixed the security breach, and you know, all is right with the world. So okay, I'm going to get back to fixing this thing so that it'll be ready for my old man to mow the lawn tomorrow. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Later.